Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever it is, wherever you're at while you're watching this. I am your yarn host, Jennifer. Did I say welcome to Cinnamon Stitches? Welcome to Cinnamon Stitches. I don't remember what I said 30 seconds ago. I'm exhausted. That's okay. I'm exhausted for a lot of reasons. I'm in the middle of making a bunch of videos right now. I had a very busy weekend, a lot going on, and I'm tired. Now, I am recording this exactly 7 days ago as of today, but I also told you guys there's a lot going on in the household, and a lot of these videos are going to be pre-recorded way ahead of time so that we still have content, so that I'm still earning income while I'm busy doing other things. And I totally appreciate you guys for watching and for joining me today. I wanted to just pop in because it's Monday, and Monday I usually share with you what I'm working on, what I have made, what's going on. What have you made Mondays? Yeah, that's what it's called. So, I'm tired. I'm probably going to have to run to the store and get caffeine that I'm not supposed to drink, but I need it today desperately. So, you guys want to see what I've been working on? I've been busy. I've been busy shopping. I've been busy at the beach. Because like I said, this is a week ago. So we went to Virginia Beach. I had an amazing time. The following day, now the same day we went to the beach, we spent the morning at, now Virginia Beach 3 hours away. We spent the entire first half of the day. I think we were at the beach. We left really early. We were at the beach until like 4, I believe. And then we spent the later part of the day, we went to the creative reuse that I showed you guys on Friday, which was amazing. And then we had a taco dinner down there because there are very few foods that I know that are safe for me. Mexican food is almost guaranteed that I'm not going to get sick off Mexican food, and Indian food I'm almost guaranteed to not get sick off of, because those genres of food don't tend to use a lot of wheat, and I know what to stay away from to avoid getting wheat in my system. So we stopped for tacos. I enjoyed my tacos. The kids all got, like, little man got nachos that he didn't eat, but he was exhausted from the beach and he slept most of the way home, which is rare for him. You know, he hasn't been sleeping real good. So he took a really good nap and then didn't sleep for 3 nights after that. That's the life of an ADHD mom. We just never know when we're not going to be able to sleep because our kid is up all night long. Yeah, good times. That's another reason I'm tired. And then the following day, after all that, and being at the beach wears you out anyway, because I was in the water. I was playing in the water. I was jumping. I was swimming. I was just, oh, I had a glorious time. I want to go back. I want to go back right now. I love the beach. I'm a beach girl. I'm a summer girl. I don't care about snow, winter. I want to be eternally on the beach. Well, the following day, I took my niece, and she's mad because I don't have a nickname for her. Her name is Hermione. Yes, like from Harry Potter. I have always called her Nini. So I guess we would just refer to my niece as Nini from now on, because that is her actual nickname. And she says she wants me to refer to her as a nickname. So Nini it is. I took Nini to go, well, we took Nini to go buy her supplies for college. She's very close to leaving. It is very emotional to me, but I have not at all expressed to her how much I'm going to miss her or how sad I am that she's leaving me. And I'm not going to ever, because I don't want her to worry about me. She's already, like, she has seen me not feeling good a lot recently, and when my dad died, my dad was very much like her father, and she just could not handle that. And she says that I can't lose you too, Aunt Jenny. And yes, I already have 1 caffeine, but I need another. This is Juju. She let me drink the second half of her bottle. So we took her on Sunday, and I am so grateful for this channel because the ad revenue that I earned last month was fantastic. Even though we went on vacation, I was able to buy her all of the necessities she needs. So any of you that have ever tuned into a video and watched my videos, if you've ever watched a commercial, thank you. because that helped me to be able to do what I was able to do, and I'm so, so eternally grateful for that. I took her shopping and I told her, said, if you need it, we're buying it. I have the money. It's good. Don't worry about anything. She made this long list. She said, I have these things. I need these things. So Mr. Cinnamon bought her a mini refrigerator for her room. And I bought her all of her hygiene products that she will need. I bought her a giant box of, what did my mom used to call them? Specials. Feminine hygiene products. We'll go there. I bought her a big giant box, so hopefully that will last her a couple months. At which point I will buy her more and send them to her or take them to her. Because she's going to be away at college, but she's only going to be 2 or 3 hours away, and I have no problem driving to her if she ever needs anything, including toothpaste, and I let her know that. I also bought her toothpaste. I bought her all the things that I hope she needs. And I bought her the good stuff. Like she has skin problems, so I bought her the hair stuff that she needs that doesn't inflame the scaliness. And I bought her, she was like, well, my mom just buys the cheap Suave body wash, which is $1 a bottle. I was like, okay. And she picked one out, and then I went over, and I know she likes the smell of coconut, like that's her favorite. And there was a new brand of, I don't even remember what brand it was, but it's called Rio or something. And I opened it up and I was like, ooh, that smells like coconuts. I went over, it was like $5 as opposed to the $1 bottle. I opened it up, I was like, do you like that? She's like, oh, it smells so good. I was like, okay, well, let's get this one instead. Because I want her to take care of herself, feel good about herself and all that, because it's going to be hard. I know the whole thing, being in college for the first time, being away for the first time, is going to be hard. So I want her to have as many goodies as I could possibly muster to get her. And then she hoards school supplies, which she always has. She loves school supplies. She's always liked school. School is her escape from the bad stuff, you know, and she always excelled at everything she ever put her mind to. And she's highly intelligent. She's very strong-willed. And so she's like, I don't need school supplies, but I do need, and she needed divided folders with pockets. I was like, okay, get as many as you think you need. She said, well, I have 5 classes. I said, well, then get 5 if you think you're going to need 5. Like, I don't care. We're good. I kept reassuring her, I had the money for this. I have the money for this. It's okay. It's okay. And so we got her all her supplies. And then I treated us all out to dinner, which was awesome. It was just a really good day. And it was like one of those rare moments where you feel like a parent, you know, which is stupid. I'm a parent every day. I've been a parent every day for 16 plus years, and it's just one of those moments, like it's a milestone moment for a parent. And I may not have been her sole parent her entire life. I have been a huge parent. Like I've been there. I have always been there. And like this is my moment as much as it is hers, and as much as it is her mother's, which is my sister. Like it's our moment together. And so I actually got, I'm not going to show you what college she went to, but this is a bumper sticker for my car, or my kid is going to college. My sister actually got that for me, which is awesome. It says I'm the family of the student, which I'm cool with. Perfectly cool with that label. So that's why I'm tired. Like it was a lot. It's like emotional, but at the same time it was exhausting. But in the process of all that, I told you guys I have a box of washcloths over there. Half of the washcloths are for Nene. Half of the washcloths are for Rose and the wings. I'm still making them. And when I make a washcloth, I usually make 2 of them so that I have one for Rose and one for Nene. But now I can just focus on Rose. In comes the dog. Hang on. Oreo is always breaking that door open. It has a lock on it. She pops it. It opens. She comes in just so she can smell me and then walks back out. But when that door is open, you can hear a lot more noise that's going on in the house, including the TV, which is way too loud right now. So I've been making washcloths for Rose and Nene, and I had this red, white, and blue yarn that I pulled out when we were supposed to go to the fireworks, and we never ended up going. and I was going to make washcloths. And so I'm like, you know what? I'll make some star-shaped washcloths. So I'm going to give one to my niece. I'm going to put one in the rose box. And I have two for myself for the house because I love those. And then I haven't made this design in some time, and you can't really see it because of the variegated fabric. But it is a very pretty flowery pattern that you cannot see. It's completely lost in this fabric, but it is beautiful. And I made a stack of washcloths, and I will probably be making more. Then, prepare, my hair is going to be bad. It's like permanently back. I had some of this yarn. I had this yarn for a while. It is Fibra Natura Denims. This yarn, I just love this yarn, and this is my last ball of it. It is long been discontinued. It's 70% cotton, 30% wool. It is a ribbon style yarn, as you can see right there. I made a campfire cardigan out of a bunch of this. And then I had several skeins left over. So this was what I had left over from the project I'm about to show you. We were in the car, and I needed a quick little headband because my hair was messy. So I made this with my scraps left over from making this. And I made this to take to the beach, and I took it to the beach. And because it's cotton and wool, it is not stretchy. It's not gonna like pull out of shape. And it's just a little backpack. And obviously there's two different colorways here. And then this is a third colorway, which is even darker. This is acid wash. This is faded. And this one is indigo dye. But I just used up my scraps. I started with a circle bottom. This is just working in the round circle. And this is wet because, like I said, this was taken to the beach. I put my undergarments in this because I had my bikini on when we went to the beach. And then I put shorts on over it and a t-shirt over it. And then my undergarments were in here with my sunglasses and my phone and my wallet. And once I worked it there, I put like a little ridge for the bottom. And then I worked in some shells. And then I worked in, what stitch is that? V-stitch maybe? And then I did a little bit of decreasing so that it was narrower at the top so there was more sturdiness to it. And then I did some more shells towards the top. And then I put two backpack handles on it. Totally fits me. And then I put a drawstring, which is just a chain. And this worked perfectly as a backpack. And then when I was ready to use my undergarments, I just threw all the wet bathing suits in here, which is why it's damp. And this is flat bottom enough that it will actually sit on the ground and stand up with their stuff in there, towels, whatever. And so my little backpack, my beach backpack, it worked fantastic. And unlike if you use like acrylic or some yarns and you make a backpack like this, it would just stretch all out and you'll be hanging on your knees. This stayed where it was supposed to. Didn't stretch out, but it was still stretchy enough that I could fit quite a bit in there. And so, yeah. And I like that there's wool in there because it makes it a little more sturdy. And that used up all except this lonely little ball that I have left over. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. It is a bulky number 5. Hand wash. Which you don't have to hand wash. I threw my campfire cardigan in the washing machine. It came out fine because it's mostly cotton. How many yards is this? 109 yards. I think I'll make barely anything, but I'm glad I have one left because I really do like that yarn. All right, now past that, I'll show you my one knitting thing. I'm working on a second one of these, but I made this hat. I knit it. It's a little too small. This is basically the Ross hat, but in infant size. I went off of his pattern, and it's just a little too short, which is why it's on my baby, but I'm making one that's a little bit longer, and it will be probably put away for my niece or nephew that is due. But this yarn is so beautiful. Look at this yarn. This is one of those scrap balls I found at Scrap RVA, the creative reuse store in Virginia, or in Richmond, Virginia. And it's just gorgeous. And there was just enough to make 2 hats. So my baby gets one because it's small enough for her. By the way, her name is Annie. Annie. Oh, and Juju made her a little bracelet. Look at Juju made her a little bracelet. Isn't that cute? I want to make her some booties too. Actually, I want to make her a whole outfit, but I don't have time for that right now. And then I've also been on the sewing machine. I thought I made more than this. I think I already showed you the other ones that I made. So, we'll start with this one. I've had this fabric forever. And if you guys have been around, you know I love road trips. I love traveling. I have driven down lots and lots of Route 66. I've seen a lot of the cool stuff there is to be seen on Route 66. And so I've had this fabric for a while because I love this fabric. I got it at Hobby Lobby, I believe. It's very stiff. And so I finally made myself a bag. Drawstring. And the inside has this beautiful brown flowery fabric that I got at a thrift store a long time ago. But I figured the browns go together. And this bag reminded Nene of my dad because lots of reasons. But my dad is also, his ashes are on Route 66 because he always wanted to go and never made it. And so that's where my dad is, somewhere on Route 66. I have no idea where because his wife dumped him and didn't tell me anything. But, yeah. So, it reminded her of my dad too. She said because of the browns. Drawstring, very sturdy. This will be my travel road trip crochet knit bag. So I'm happy with that. And then I pulled out my stitch fabric. I have a couple different stitch fabrics you guys have gifted to me. And then I paired it up with some fireworks fabric because there's red, white, and blue on this. So I'm like, red, white, and blue match. And so that's what this bag looks like. And this is just sock size. This is very small. I love this bag. It's so cute. And my bags are all reversible, just in case you didn't know this. They're completely reversible. You just gotta poke out them corners. Cute, cute, cute. And then, this is the last one I've made so far. This is around the time that I realized my machine was broke. And I put a handle on this one. This fabric I got at the Scrap RV, both of these as a matter of fact. But this Halloween fabric has like infusible web on the back side of it that I couldn't entirely get off. So I was like, I'm going to use the infusible web as a sturdiness to the bag. So it's made it more stiff, more sturdy. So I was like, I'm just going to leave it and then we'll go with the flow. As you see, it's not perfect. I didn't line this one up very well, but it's my bag and I just don't care. But isn't that fabric cute? And then I picked this green fabric to go with it because it looks like pumpkin stems to me. It's very like pumpkin-y and it's cute. You see how it's like stiff from the fusible web? I don't have a problem with that. And I love the little handle. I had just enough of this fabric to cut the bag size, and because whoever donated this had already cut what they needed out of it, and this was their scraps leftovers, there was like pieces cut out as if they were making, I don't know what they were making honestly, but there was pieces cut out of it, so it was weird like jagged parts, and there was just enough left over. I was like, I'm not throwing that big of a scrap out, so I made a handle and attached it so I can carry it like this if I need to. Just close it up and carry it like that, or hang it up from that, whatever I need to do. And it's still angled upwards so that nothing's going to spill out of it. But I'm very happy to have a Halloween bag. I think it's cute. It makes me happy. It made me happy enough that I was actually looking at buying Halloween fabric, but oh man, Halloween fabric at Joann's is outrageously expensive. Mr. Cinnamon was sending me pictures because my back was so messed up I couldn't stand. And so he went in and he was taking pictures for me. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. And this Joann's is particularly notorious for putting signs up that are not actual sales, or it's a sale for something else, but they put it in the wrong spot. And so the sign said 50% off. And it was on the Halloween fabric. But it was for patriotic fabric, not the Halloween. And so he got excited first. It was 50% off. And then I was like, oh, and I started picking out. He's like, wait a minute, I just read it. And he had to read the small print. It was not actually for that fabric, even though it was on that fabric. So it was $14 a yard. I was like, there's no way I'm paying $14 a yard for fabric. Not doing it. So I didn't get any Halloween character fabric because they had, they actually had a fall one that was Snoopy, and there was like, it was white and there was blowing leaves. It was so cute. And then they had one that was Mickey and Minnie that they were dressed up for Halloween. But it was like a lighter color because I have the gray. I was gifted a bag of the gray, and this one was a lighter fabric. It was a newer design. It was just pretty, and I was like, I'm not paying $15. I don't need a bag that bad, especially when I just got some fabric at the reuse store. That's really all I have to show for today. That's pretty much what I've made in the past 2 weeks. I do have a second hat that is to about right here, so it's almost complete. In fact, it's right here. It's in this bag that I made last week. It's almost to the point where I have to put the DPNs in. But this one's definitely longer. And I have just enough to finish it. And then maybe I can knit a pair of booties out of what's left of this, because it's a really thin, it's like a number 1 or a number 2 yarn. And so there's a lot there, even though it doesn't look like there's a lot there, because the ball was only probably double this size and I got 2 hats out of it. So if I knit, I could probably get a pair of booties. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I can. But we'll see. We'll see what comes with time. I should probably have wore this one today instead of the purple. It matches my dress. So anyway, that is all for today. I hope you have a fantastic week. I will most likely see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you Wednesday. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet because this is a week ago and I don't have anything planned yet. But I'm sure I'll think of something, and I will see you soon. And until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, night, whatever time it is. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.